Squint Squad, what is good, guys? You already know who it is. It's me, it's your boy. I'm your boy. It's your boy Squintz, and I'm back here with another story time. And have you ever been called something like so uncomfortable? Like something really uncomfortable. Like I usually let stuff just kind of like just bounce off me. You know, I don't let much affect me. But have you ever been called something so embarrassing that I'm not even gonna say embarrassed. It was just like, I don't know, you know, and it's like all you can do is like laugh, just like by being so uncomfortable. And I say all that to tell you that recently I was called a nigger. I know this stuff exists, you know, there's racist people still out here, there's lynchings going on, and you know that people still feel this way, like black people are niggers, you know, and I've been called like a nigga, you know, by my friends, you know, peers. They're like, yo, my nigga, that's this, that, and third. But like with a hard ER, yeah, like I've never been called that before. And it's like the situation I was in, it was just like, you know, all you can do is laugh. You know, so boom, I was at work with the whole COVID situation, you know, they had our buses backing up the city buses. So when the city buses get full, you know, that's where we'll come in and then we'll run the route of whichever bus and pick up the passengers along the way. You know, but a lot of the times we were just sitting there. You know, it gave us a lot of downtime to do whatever we had to do, you know, be on our phones and stuff like that. So some people, they caught wind of that and they would just come up to the bus and ask us to take them places. And you know, it's one of those, like if you do it for one person and another person sees, you kind of got to do it. They know you'll be the person to come to if they got to get to where they go. Yeah, if they got to get to where they got to get. You know, so we made it our business to just say no. Like when you say no, it would produce a lot of feedback. So what we started doing was just saying, ask the supervisor. You know, the supervisor, they usually sat on the far end of like the bus lot, and we sat like right here. You know, obviously the bus is much bigger and their car is much bigger, you know, but they would sit on the far end. So to go ask the supervisor anything, you would have to walk all the way down there, and that's not what they wanted to do. People would come all the time. And this is one particular lady, you know, she came the first time. She asked the bus in front of me. The guy said no. So she came to me and she was like, oh, sir, please, you know, I need to get to, I forget which street she said. She said, I need to get there, you know? So I told her, you know, ask him, see what he says, and I have no problem taking you. Because I'll try to explain to her, like, if we take you and we're not supposed to take you and anything happens, it can fall back on us. And they'll ask us, like, why is this person on the bus? We didn't tell you to take this person here, and we could possibly get sued. So to save ourselves, we just said, ask the supervisor. If they said yes, then we have no problem telling you. That we have no problem taking you. And that didn't fly over with a lot of people. Some people actually made that trip to go to the supervisor and just ask. Sometimes they were told yes, sometimes the supervisor would come and be like, hey, just drop them here. You know, so it's cool, I'm all for that. But this particular lady, I told her, go ask the supervisor. And the supervisor wasn't even far this time. He was like right there. So I told her, go ask him and I have no problem taking you. So she just like, she just like really grunted like an animal. You know, she grunted, you know, asked me again, please, you know, so I explained to her, we'll be liable if something happens and I'm not supposed to take you, so go ask him. So she, you know, and she walks away. No sweat off my shoulder. You know, that's probably the wrong saying, but I said it. Probably about a week goes by. You know, this lady, she comes back. You know, please, sir, please, I need you to take me here. Please, I really need to get here. So again, I go say, go ask the supervisor. He's right there. If he says, yeah, I have no problem taking you wherever you have to go. Just go ask him just to cover myself. You know, so she, but please, please, I don't feel like walking all over there. That's the reason she gave me. I don't feel like walking over there. So I'm like, all right, has nothing to really do with me, but to save myself, I need you to go ask him. You know, could you call him? No, I can't call him because that's not our original supervisor. I don't have his number. He doesn't have my number. So anything they need to relate to us, they would drive around and they would come let us know. So I don't feel like walking over there. So I'm like, all right, cool. I told you what to do. You don't want to do it. So she goes again, please, please, please. I tell her, I can't, miss. She gives me the finger. You know, so I'm like, okay, noted. You know, I'm not even gonna entertain you next time. So probably about a week goes by. Clearly she does not remember asking me anything, because she came back again and she asked, I don't even think she asked the driver in front, because when I went and asked him about the situation after, he was like, she never even came to me. So she just came straight to me. So either she remembered me or whatever other reason, she came to me. So she comes, oh sir, please, please, pretty please, I need to get to, I forget where she was going. It's about an apartment. You know, so I'm like, okay, cool, I understand that, but I need you to go ask the supervisor and I'll take you wherever you gotta go. I explained it the same way. I forgot to mention that around this area, it's a lot of homeless people. For lack of a better word, I'm gonna say crackhead, you know, because I really don't know their situation. You know, they're on something. Could be crack, could be heroin, who knows? But it's just like they live down there in a sense where like they don't physically live down there, but it's just like they're down there every day, all day at the bus station, just doing nothing, you know, just bothering people, talking to whoever, talking to each other, trying to get cigarettes and stuff like that. So they just spend a lot of time down there. So back to the lady. She asked me, please, 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 sir. You know, and I'm explaining to her, go ask the supervisor and I don't have a problem. So she was like, again, I don't feel like walking down there, ma'am. This is what needs to be done in order for me to take you. So she starts crying. Could be crocodile tears, cause like, just like something, she just started crying. So now it's like, I'm trying to hold back like laughing, because this is like really funny now, because just a week ago you gave me the middle finger and think I wasn't supposed to remember that. You know, so she's crying, please sir, I really need to get where I need to go. So I said, I really need you to ask the supervisor, that way I can take you. So then she just like growls and she goes like, "Rrr." Then she says to me, God doesn't like God doesn't like ugly. You know, that was the way she started this off. She was like, God doesn't like ugly. Then she was like, you fucking nigger. And just said it, like screamed at the top of her lungs. And I'm like, what? Like, what do I say? You know, she's like, you fucking nigger. And what makes this like worse, this lady was black. You know, skin was darker than mine. You know, so it was just like, like I just laughed because it was like I didn't know what to say. I wanted to engage with this lady, but I'm at work. Like I wanted to open the door. It was like, if I'm that, what does that make you? Like your skin is like black, like this shirt black. So, and you're not African, you know, so if I'm a nigger, you're one as well. And it was like, I didn't say that, but it was just like so uncomfortable to just ever be called that. You know, it's like, I'm not saying I'm above it or it's not possible, but to actually, in my face, someone called me that. And it's by somebody that's like me, my skin color. You know, so I don't know. That was that. I mean, it didn't damage me in any kind of way because after the whole situation, the lady just stormed off. And she went to another car that was like just a regular car, not even a bus now. this was just sitting behind me. Then she went to the car to explain, I guess, ask them. And you could see them like, no, rolling up their window, which only led me to believe that something was wrong with this lady. Either she was like off meds or, something was just really wrong with her. And I just let it go, but it was just like, wow, this is possible, It's like, what's stopping somebody else from saying that when they don't get their way? It makes you think about the people that, just like feel that way on the inside, It's like they might not say anything, but let something happen where things don't go their way. It's just like, well, do you really feel this way? Like, would you call me out of my name if we don't agree on something? And it just makes you look at people differently, honestly. But I don't know, moral of the story, love yourself, because we didn't choose any of this. We didn't choose our looks, we didn't choose our skin color, where we would be born, how we would be born. We didn't choose any of it. So you got no choice but to love it. And that's pretty much it. Loving yourself will get you very far in life. If you can take care of yourself, you can take care of somebody else. And that's my story time, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. What's your most embarrassing moment? I'm not gonna say a moment, but like, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever been called? If you've been called anything. But if you have, leave it down in the comment section below. I would love to hear your stories. Like, subscribe, you know what to do, YouTube stuff. And what else? While you're at it, go get you some body butter. Perry Essence body butter. It's a business that I've started. It's not off the ground yet, like to where I want it to be. But link will be in the description down below. Be sure to get you some body butter. Other than that, see you in the next video, guys. Peace.